I would usually start a review, or if it was my first video review, like this one here, I would just talk about the qualities of a movie, why was it good, why was it bad, But with this one, I'm going to do something a little different. When you go to see Disclosure Day, or if you've already seen Disclosure Day, you're going to be asked a lot of questions. And these are the questions that you're probably going to ask when watching or when you have watched Disclosure Day. And really, when I figured it out, they all have the same answer. Also, spoiler warning if you haven't seen it. Why is Josh O'Connor and Colin Domingo motivated to do what they do in the movie? What's the functionality of the space stick thing they have in the movie? What can it do? Can it do everything? We don't know. They don't say. It just does everything. Why is the secret agency in this movie so incompetent to the point where they can't see someone 30 feet behind them? Not only that, but they're being as loud as fucking possible. What's the villain's motivation? Why does he want aliens to be secret? Why don't they try to kill everyone trying to leak this stuff? Last time I checked, secret agencies don't really have a problem with that. Why did the girlfriend of the movie think the Christian faith was so weak to the point they would just stop believing God because aliens exist? Why did she describe the aliens as divine beings, even though we see they are experimented on and tortured? Last time I checked, you can't really do that to divine beings. Why did the writers think this was even an aspect worth discussing since it's literally contradicted in the movie? Why did the secret agency give up so easily? No effort whatsoever. They probably had more options. They just gave up. What did the aliens do to Josh O'Connor and Emily Blunt when they were kids? Why did they do it? How does Colin Domingo know this happened to Emily Blunt and Josh O'Connor? How did he even come across Josh O'Connor? How did Josh O'Connor even come across aliens? How is this all connected? It seems like one big coincidence. There was no actual planning. Why does the Earth even care so much about aliens? Have they never thought about the possibility of there being aliens? If they did, why were they so shocked? It's like having a son who's obviously gay, then he comes out. There's no shock there. You just kind of expect it. How does the characters grow and change from the beginning of the movie to the end of the movie? What was the aliens' motivation for doing what they did? What was the aliens' role in the disclosure? Did they plan anything, or were they just there? Why did the movie have the alien give the answer to the previous question to O'Connor and Blunt near the end of the movie? And then right when she's about to say what the alien said, which would have been interesting, they just cut the black. Movie's done. And with all these recurring themes of bad writing, lack of motivation, and just no character development, I actually realized there's an answer to all these questions. It's fuck you.